I was wrongfully convicted of murdering my husband and sent to prison. Only today, while making a phone call,
Maddie, it's Mommy. Come say hi.
Hi, Mommy.
Oh, how are you, Maddie? I think about you all the time, honey. I miss you so much. Are you doing okay, kiddo?
I love you.
Maddie, I know that this has been really hard, but Angie's gonna bring you up to see me next week, okay?
Yes, Mommy. Daddy!
Nick?
did I discover he wasn't dead. He's been living with my best friend. Nick swiftly pulled out the phone cord. In that instant, it suddenly dawned on me. My husband had deliberately faked his own death. All this was to frame me, then collect the massive insurance payout. Proving my innocence from prison was nearly impossible, but I earned parole for good behavior and was sent to a downtown residence, under probation supervision for 3 years. Strict rules still applied, violate any term, and police would return me to prison. At least I finally had a chance to find my son. First, I tracked down the kindergarten, where my best friend once worked. The principal told me my son had lived with her for 6 years. Approaching them now would only disrupt their lives. So he refused to give me the address. I decided to take a different approach. I visited a car dealership, pretending to want a loan for a vehicle. I asked the salesperson to run my credit score. I gave her my best friend's social security number and got the address before leaving immediately. Finally, I found their new residence. I rang the doorbell, but my friend didn't answer. The woman who opened the door said they just moved in. She suggested I ask the elderly lady next door. I went next door and finally uncovered the whole truth. 3 years ago, my best friend had died in an explosion caused by a gas leak. Coincidentally, her husband had taken my son out that day. I found a newspaper article from that year. My friend's death in the explosion made the news. Only I knew it must have been my husband's doing. I stared at that newspaper article when suddenly I noticed the painting behind me. It was one my husband had once collected. I went to an art gallery, claiming I wanted to buy works by that artist. Just then, police cars arrived. I discovered the painting had been sold to Munich. I quickly jotted down the details and slipped away. When the police entered, I left the gallery. As I departed, I deliberately rammed the police car, rendering it inoperable. I successfully lost them and boarded a flight to New Orleans.